Okay, so KO, he's done pretty much everything for this team at this point. He had one game where he led them in assists. He's hitting threes. He had a great, he got a mismatch on Tim Hardaway on the post, which I love that. That was fun to watch. That's a great little baseline scoop. He seems to pretty much have every single component of the game that you need.
He does, but he has a long ways to go. And again, I'm going to come back to the whole matching up with other teams. The Knicks didn't have their best roster out there tonight. Let's be honest. They didn't have Tyson Chandler out there.
That's kind of an understatement.
That is an understatement.
Their 5 best players didn't play tonight, except for Shumpert.
Very true. So Olynyk is going to really need to be able to establish himself as a big. I mean, he is one of the Celtics big men. He needs to be able to get down there, contend for offensive rebounds, get those scrappy points down in the paint. Mm-hmm. That's what they need out of him. They don't need him out shooting threes. They don't need him out shooting jumpers. That's not what they need out of him. They need him to establish himself as a physical big man. And he's a rookie. You got to give him time. I think he'll eventually get there.
I thought Kelly was pretty good, and he has been good. The thing about Kelly is he makes your team better when he's on the court, and so sometimes that shows up in the box score, sometimes it doesn't. But all the minutes that he can gain in this setting, the better. So the other thing that I am pleased with is how we responded to the back-to-back, which is important.
How effective do you think this team is right now with spacing their big men? Because Favrani, another guy he's taking a lot of threes. Right now, I mean, he's not hitting them. I mean, he took one and he missed it. He's hit a couple so far in the preseason, but he clearly can do it. And right now, the teams that they're playing, they're not really respecting his range. But if he's able to build it up, that could be an extremely effective tool for this team.
It's always a tool. I don't think it's something you necessarily want to rely on, though. Name a team that's been successful with a big man that sits out and shoots threes all day. The Toronto Raptors.
The Celtics with Kevin Garnett shooting.
He can shoot
threes where he stepped 1 foot in. Basically,
he can shoot threes. I've seen a video of that, but name another. I can't even consider that though because
there's no team besides Dallas, obviously, that has a reliable 3-point shooting big man that they use as part of their spacing offense consistently. Yeah.
But it's very rare, so I don't think that's something you necessarily want to get these big men accustomed to. They're going to do it at times, like I said, and it's going to be successful at times, but there's going to be other times when those guys are out there shooting three-pointers and we're sitting at home saying, what are they doing?
Yeah. Ryan Anderson, another good example. But yeah,
Bargnani, who we saw tonight.
Yeah, exactly. We kind of saw him tonight. I mean, he's still Andre Bargnani, but 2 for 8's not something to write home about. But so Favrani, he's a bruiser. He is El Hombre Indestructible. He went down into the crowd, crashed on a cameraman. Actually, I was sitting right next to where that happened. He went down really hard. Of course, he pops right up because he doesn't feel pain.
He doesn't. No. And that's what you want. That's what you need out of a guy like that coming off your bench. You want a guy who's going to scrap after the balls, sort of like a Leon Poe from the championship team. You got to have someone that's going to be that guy. And so far, Favrani's proved that he is that guy, and he's willing to take one for the team and hustle for the balls.
All right, well, that's it for the Garden Report. We're in Manchester. We'll see you next time against Brooklyn back at the Garden, where we'll see if KG and Pierce show up. But for Brandon Paul, my name is Jared Weiss. Celtics Blog, CLNS Radio, this is the Garden Report.